Great morning again. I am great and grateful to be here with each and every single one of you. Seriously, I'm really great and grateful to be here every single day and to breathe life. Welcome to our YouTube community as well. I'm glad that you are here to join me and us together collectively on a journey of faith. So if you take a look, I have our title today of Facing Fear with Faith. And the words may look a little different to what you may have seen before, because I've defined faith as faith exists around reality. Faith exists around reality. Now, some of us may think of it as another quote, and that is, what? Yes, false evidence appearing real. There is this saying that says that fear knocked on the door and faith answered, and there was no one there. That sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, come on, you can clap for that. But I'm going to debunk that theory in a few minutes. False evidence appearing real. I think for me, my cancer was real. That's not false. And when I knocked on that door of faith, it was still there. It didn't disappear. But what showed up was faith. So I want us to do an experiment. So I want us to feel a little fear. So who has their cell phone with them? Do you got your cell phone? Who's great with technology? Who wants to help me with technology? Who's great with technology? Okay, so I've got an exercise up here for us to do. For those online, I'm hoping that you can do it too. I want you to go to Google or Safari or wherever you like. And how are you feeling about your technology? You've got 3 seconds to do this, all right? I'm going to come around and I'm going to talk to someone to see, you've got the exercise, you've got it? All right, I'm coming around. Somebody raise their hand if they've got the exercise, the acronym for fear. Somebody give me an acronym for fear. What do you have? Yes. Which one? All right. All right, what about anyone? Anyone else? What do you have? Forget everything and run. What do you have? I have face everything and rise. Anyone else? Same, face everything and rise. Okay, you've got one? Fantasize experiences appearing real. I've got a lot of definitions for faith. Let's see. Let's see if I've got definitions online. I'm going to see. Do we have anyone posting what faith is? Not yet, but if you do, let me know what you see. What do you have? I said you saw what? Oh.
Faith ends all resistance.
Faith ends all resistance. What do you have? False emotions appearing real. Face everything and rise. Okay. I like forget everything and run. What do you have? I like that one. Face everything and recover. Fast, exit, and running. I'll take that one for a moment. I like that one. So, okay, what do you have? Okay. Hope for the best. Great. Now, what I want you to do right now with your quote is I want you to grab that quote, open your notes, and put it into a PowerPoint slide. Make sure that it's moving around for you and swirling so that it pops up whenever you open your phone. Can you do that for me? No? There's an experience and feeling of when someone asks us to do what we think is humorous or impossible. We begin having a feeling of fear. You know, people have a fear of technology. You know, maybe some of you felt, I don't really want to open my phone, or I don't have a phone. I don't know how to turn on the phone. I don't know how to scan a QR code. I don't know how to send someone a contact phone number. And there is a real fear that we feel that I don't want to ignore. And so false evidence makes my fear at times feel trivial. And I think my fear is real. I think that there are certain times if somebody was walking up behind you, Leah, and sometimes even Glenn maybe, in the dark, you heard footsteps. What are you feeling? Is your heart racing? You're trying to, do I turn around? Do I not turn around? What am I doing? That's real. So it's real because our brain shows us that it's real. Fear is a natural emotional response to perceived danger. It just is. That's not false evidence. It is. Someone saying, you've got cancer. That's a real feeling. You've got your prefrontal cortex and your amygdala. They're working hard for fright and flight. I'm getting out of here. I don't have time for this whole faith thing. I just need, my body is saying to me, you are in danger. I want to recognize that. I heard some of that. Face it. Face it. I am in fear. Our economy. I am in fear. How are we feeding people? How are we feeling about each other? Are we feeling like we're moving forward? Are we feeling like we're progressing? Is that false evidence or is that real? Our body is responding to that. Our energy is responding to that. We are feeling that. Some of us are even getting sicker because of all of the toxic energy. We're feeling that we want to flee. I'm thinking about Spain. I just talked to someone about Spain. That sounds like a really good place to go, potentially. I heard something about, the medical, and I'll talk about that later. But the thing is, it is our natural human experience. So I encourage us not to deny that. That rapid breathing, the muscles, just tense up for me right now. Just like feel that fear. Feel it. Feel like that anxiety, just to tense. And now say the words faith. Let it go. Faith and the belief of faith and that opportunity to say release and let go is also chemical. It's also human experience. That is where we are bringing in our serotonin and just, we're feeling really good about that. The oxytocins, sometimes our doctors give us some of that good stuff. So when we embrace faith and when we bring faith in, and why faith matters in fear is because it gives us that oxytocin. It gives us that serotonin. So that's just from a human experience. It's that breath work. It's that affirmative prayer. It's that I'm not worrying about a thing because every little thing is going to be all right. Yes, we went from fear to faith, but recognized that we had fear. We faced it, we embraced it, we accepted it, and then we let it go. That's why faith matters. Not because we don't have fear, but it gives us strength and clarity in uncertain times. Myrtle Fillmore said, "We do not believe that God is a being of moods and tempers, who can be swayed by man's pleadings and tears. God is unchangeable, the same yesterday, today, and forever." God is unchangeable. That's our ashe. That's our self. God is unchangeable. We change all the time. But God, the God inside of us, is steadfast and unchangeable. God doesn't change when we're afraid. He is there for us. He is our faith. He is our serotonin. He is our breath. Isaiah chapter 41. "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you." Yes! Yes, I will help you. Be not dismayed. I will strengthen you. Yes, yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. I've shared with you this morning about my journey on cancer. There is still a fear that I am working through that is related to that. I was in Jamaica having a great time this past week. I got on a bus coming back to the mainland, which is what I would call it. Got on a phone call for work, and I couldn't really hear what was going on. It was kind of going in and out, and I wasn't caring because Bob Marley was playing in the background, and I'm still grooving and having a good time. But the gist of it was the gasp that I heard. And the gasp was, this person on the call was communicating that over 200 people's jobs were being eliminated. And one was mine. Is that fair? That's pretty, I was kind of hoping it was false evidence. I was like, okay, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to open my computer and I'm going to listen to this message again. And maybe I didn't hear it right. I have been with this company for over 30 years. Right out of college. And within moments, someone could say, that's it. It's all over. That's it. There is fear. How am I facing that? I'm facing it, struggling with the embrace of it. But there's twofold situations for me. One is, okay, fine, whatever. We'll see what happens next, for sure. But did I release all my fear on cancer? Because the thing that I am worried about is my health insurance. Cancer's not that cheap. Without my job, how do I keep my oncology team? How do I continue to say no evidence of disease? How do I continue to do that? I'm spiraling in that whole frontal. I'm just like, how am I doing that? What am I doing? What's my next step? How do I plan this? We either have to find another job within the company by August 4th, or we get a severance package. That's the great choices I have. That's human fear that sat inside of me, and I'm trying to figure out, do I have a disability? There's so many things that are spiraling through my mind. So many. I want to be healed. I want to be whole. I want to have a job. I want to go back to Jamaica again. I want to be able to take care of my daughter and my son. Before going to Jamaica, my daughter communicated to me that her best friend lost her life. There's a choice of overwhelmingness that happens. It's just, how do we live in this human experience? We are vulnerable. We are exposed. And we do have to face that fear. But I have faith. And I'm hoping you have faith too whenever you have to face that fear. So for all of my cancer warriors and thrivers and survivors that are alivers, and for those who may not have been, who have at least faced the journey, we're still here, we're still remembered. I have no idea what's going to happen on August 4th. I know that I will be taking the required journey of interviewing and see what happens. But I know because of faith, I'm going to be all right. That is that stepping out into the abyss, but knowing that you're going to be all right. Because I've been here before. Just last year, a stage 4 diagnosis where this wonderful doctor was saying, okay, so you got X amount of, years left. I've been there before, stepping out on the unknown, and I'm here today. Yes. So fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. So let's talk about a spiritual affirmation now. Because I don't want to dwell in that space. It's not a space I want to sit in. It's a shared story, it's a shared experience. But I'm facing it, I'm embracing it, I'm accepting it, and I'm releasing it. Yes. With me, affirm, even when fear rises, I am anchored in divine truth. God is my peace, my protector, and my prayer. Let's just say that one more time. Even when fear rises, I am anchored in divine truth. God is my peace, my protector, and my power. For God hath not given me a spirit of fear. What else he given me? What? That's right. God has not given me a spirit of fear. I face it, I embrace it, I accept it, and I'm letting it go. I am releasing it. Practical steps. Because I can be practical. I'm an IT. like the logical, I like planning, kind of like to know a few things. Acknowledge fear. Acknowledge it. Yep. I got until August 4th. Yeah, I recognize that. But reflecting on my past victories, this too shall pass. I did this before, and I'm going to do it again. Surround yourself with supportive people. Look who I have. Look at who I have. You did this for me before, you'll do this for me again. Practice mindfulness and prayer. Well, we've got our books. We always have our books. We have the lessons. We've got the lessons from Reverend Wilmer, from Reverend Glenn. We've got so much spiritual food to continue to fill us up. Take small, consistent steps forward. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay. Thursday was a kind of a crappy day for me. That's because I was reading all that stuff. But it's okay. Take small, consistent steps forward. Fear. Here's another acronym for you as you look for it. Feel everything. And remember, God is with you. Faith is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to trust God. Trust. Turn right onto Spirit's, what? Turn right onto Spirit's touch. Trust in God. I really don't know what's going to happen, but I have faith and I trust in God. So as I wrap up just this portion for you here, I want to revisit that door and that scene where you walk in. So faith knocked at that door. Fear knocked on that door. Faith answered and sat with us, got comfortable, and held us, and embraced us, and gave us clarity. Feel it. Exhale and accept. Release. Feel what is true for you. Exhale the tension. Accept the moment and release into peace. Thank you so much for letting me share my journey.